welcome everybody. This is
This looks cool.
Yeah, so you've seen already.
Yes.
Right. Welcome. This is Mystery Arcade.
History Arcade.
Mystery Arcade, in which we're looking at history. So History Arcade, but it's a mystery.
Can I play this?
So today we're looking at S.T.U.N Runner, or S.T.U.N Runner if you're a bit weird. S.T.U.N Runner is an Atari game from 1989, and it's one of the earliest examples of polygonal 3D. And they are very proud of that, as you can see.
Yes.
So, stun running, the ultimate challenge. At speeds over 900 miles an hour, the stun runner must have lightning reflexes, an accurate eye, and nerves of steel.
I have none of those things.
Coin. Let's go. Oh, do you need multiple coins to play? Wow.
Rah!
Was that me? That may have been me.
The potato.
The potato. The hoople.
Bugs.
Bugs. Okay,
Yeah,
let's do it.
Welcome, Gun Runner.
I'm a guy.
Oh, you're in a bike and then the bike got built around you. Interesting. So here's your track.
Yeah. So, right. Oh.
The red stars show the fastest path. Are you going? Whoa.
Oh my gosh, this is responsive.
Yeah, so it said 900 miles an hour and it wasn't lying. So if you think back to every other game we've played...
This is most similar to Outrunner.
Outrun. You're doing it on purpose now, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You are. I could tell. Oh, you're going yellow. What does that mean?
It's so responsive if you even move that. If
That's
you
a good
move
start.
that thing, you go insanely in different directions.
So it's very twitchy, is what you're looking for.
Yeah, you can see that polygon. Oh my gosh.
Touch boost pads for hyperspeed. Press triggers for lasers. I didn't see a trigger option, so I don't know what that's all about. But press something and see if it works. Boost pad increases speed. Wow. Also makes you invisible.
Okay.
So, I have to say, this game does look very much style over substance to me. But it also looks like a lot of fun.
It's very hard to control.
Yeah. So if you think back to Outrun, that was essentially a lot of 2D stuff that was masquerading as 3D.
Yeah, this is actually 3D.
This is actually 3D. And it is surprisingly good looking. To say that it's sort of early, basic polygons. You know, everything's flat shaded, if that's not even shaded.
This is the kind of game that people in movies who live in the future play.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But they would be getting into you can see it now, can't you? The CGI, but then they're real and they huff along over to the car.
Okay.
Is it possible to lose this game?
I don't know. Let's try crashing into something.
Yeah, it explodes rather violently, and so do you by the looks. I would be careful.
Do I have a health bar?
I don't know. That's a good question. What do them green stars do? Were you paying attention?
No idea.
Because I wasn't.
Can't even. The slightest move sends you into this insane
Yeah.
spinning. Oh gosh.
I can see how you'd get quite motion sick from this game. Stay off inside wall of turns. Yeah, stay off that wall. It's bad.
These guys don't die. You've got to dodge around them.
Right. I'm guessing the yellow guys do, though.
Yeah.
Now, occasionally you do seem to be going yellow and flashing. Is that because you're running out of time?
No idea.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Ah,
the
you're getting
time is
repairs,
yellow,
look. Wow, they're very stingy. They only give you one little bit of repair.
Oh no, what's that?
Get 19 stars and finish level for Shockwave.
Well, this is the furthest I've ever got in one of these games.
Yeah, you're doing very well.
Probably because you can't really lose. As long as you don't hit anything.
True.
I'm not dying, am I?
So you think you've got to collect the stars. Destroy the train. There's a lot of flagrant murder happening here.
Move.
Move,
Just scared
ball.
of crashing into stuff.
Nice backgrounds.
Yeah, I'm not really looking at the backgrounds, to be honest.
Well, I am.
No!
Armored drone is indestructible.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, sent you spinning. That was to show you that it was actually 3D and not just a fake. Looks, we're so 3D we can.
Fake 3D.
Well, that's what a lot of games did before 3D was really viable. Fake 3D was the way to go.
Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of it now.
You have lost part of your car.
I lost my TIE fighter wing.
Ooh,
Oh no!
I think you lost your nose then as well. So you might be exposed to the elements now. I have to say, the background, I feel like it should be set in like a city instead of like the countryside.
I don't know.
Well, it's a bit different,
clearly
isn't
a
it?
utopian future where people have got far too much time.
A utopian
I see
future
you.
where people are...
Right, I see. When you're flashing, it means you're running out of
Yes, running out of time.
juice.
Oh, right, does it go automatically?
Yeah.
Ah, right, I see. Daka
Don't-
daka!
Don't push too hard because you will literally go flying.
Right, I see. I have to say the sound effects aren't all that, but
yeah,
that's...
now I'm looking at it, the backgrounds are very cool.
The backgrounds are nice. It reminds me of Standoff.
But in some ways, because the 3D is such new technology, it almost feels like a step backwards from some of the other games we've seen.
Yeah, I
And
can
they're
see where you're
graphical.
coming from with that one.
But it's not a problem,
No,
because
and
it still looks like of the time.
instead of just using the 3D for the sake of it, they have actually made good use of it
Yes,
for this game.
Yes.
Yeah, they've made a game that uses the 3D well with like the tunnels and the sort of turns and the ramps and things. I mean, that was very cool.
Yes.
Whoa, even got a sound effect there.
Oh,
Yoo-hoo!
you're going faster now.
Oh, and I've just got the checkpoint. Ah, now we're in the city.
Ah, now we're in a rocket silo.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Ah. Hit as many boost pads as possible. The boost challenge, okay. Let's do it.
I like there it's telling you the different parts of the course are different types
Oh.
of tracks. So there's
Flipping hell.
construction,
Oh,
tunnel.
bye.
Other kinds of things.
Sorry, what were you saying?
It's hard to concentrate on anything else, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you're going so fast.
Yeah. Trying to hit all these boost pads. This is not easy. Oh, bye.
It was telling you what the track is like.
All right, I see. Oh, that was cool. You know, that bit of spinning around the tube is reminding me of a film, and I'm not sure which film.
Men in Black.
Men in Black, is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Right. I'll believe you. Oh, there was probably a way to do that really smoothly, but I failed miserably. I can see how this would be a good game
Yes.
to sort of watch people play,
Yeah, it's very cool to
As
see
much
someone
as-
else doing it.
as much as play yourself. It is making me feel a little bit motion sick, though.
This is a good arcade game.
Yes. I'm getting a lot out of this.
Righteous Ralph.
What should our name be?
Mr. Boog.
The name selection is very difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You have to be very careful. I like O. O is easy.
So that was the arcade version of
Yes, that was the arcade version of Stun Runner.
Stun Runner.
So now we're going to
S.T.U.N.
take.
Runner.
Now we're going to take a bit of a nosedive.
Okay,
Ready?
let me guess. Spectrum.
Oh boy. So here we go, Stun Runner. And already we've got. Oh look, 128k version one side, 48k version other side.
Okay.
There you go. That answers that question.
Okay. Two colours.
Two whole colours.
defined. Whoa.
So this is an official Atari product. Conversion by Mind's Eye. Press any key. Oh boy! Oh dear, I'm gonna guess it's QA. Oh wait, no, here we go. You see, it's very good at not telling you what the keys are. Skip practice level? Yeah, we know how to play. I'm guessing it's space to go forward then.
No, you go forward automatically, don't you?
This is true.
Listen to the music.
This music sounds like somebody stepped
Look,
on a load of
it's telling you
slugs.
what the track is made
Yeah, I see. Oh boy. And you can't really tell what the other vehicles are until you're right up close to them.
of. So this is
Ugh.
this is
Oh boy, oh boy. Now, I have to say, they've done the best they could, I think.
Now I'd like to make an observation here.
Go.
If I hadn't played Stun Runner in the arcade and someone presented me with this, I wouldn't mind.
Would you not mind?
No,
Okay.
this is not bad.
No, it's not bad to play. It feels quite smooth. The controls are great. You know, you've still got the inertia and sort of I mean, it doesn't feel like you're going very fast, to be honest.
No, but compared to other ZX Spectrum games, it's not too clunky.
No.
The track's moving nicely. You know, you are a character.
Yeah.
Not in colour, but a defined character. You can fire, you can do stuff. Yeah, it's not as high speed as the other version, but if I hadn't played Stun Runner, or I'd only heard about it, this would be an acceptable... I would play this.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not terrible.
No,
it's
not.
just that when you start it up and you've just got the...
Yeah.
I mean, the tunnel was not good. That
No.
first tunnel, it made me feel a little bit sick looking at that. But this bit's fine. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this bit
Yeah.
is not. It's like Robotron Strikes
Yes,
Back.
very much like Robotron. Can you go up the side of the tunnel?
You can go up the side of the tunnel. There we go.
Okay, so the gameplay kind of still works.
However, you do slow down significantly.
Right, okay.
In fact, yeah, the speed you don't.
Stop.
Oh right.
Oh, okay.
Did I run out of time? No, because I don't know what happened there.
I'm not sure why they couldn't have put some of those colours into the actual game.
Well, because like I say, each block, it's blocks of colours.
Right, okay.
I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
100% sure how it works, but if you think of it as being blocks,
Yeah.
if you had that in colour, then it would have like a big square around it.
Okay, let me have a go.
Would you like a go? So it's OP in space. I think it would be okay. This is
fast.
This is actually one of the better versions, sort of conversions we've had. I mean, if you compare this to the version of Outrun we had,
Yeah.
this is far beyond what that was doing.
This is slightly easier to control because it's not as insanely quick as the arcade version. Although the other characters do not know where they are on the road.
No.
It's quite frustrating.
In fact, half of them seem to be potatoes. The thing as well, I actually feel like this is almost a different game because it feels so different to the arcade version.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying. It's not bad.
No, it's probably a good thing that they did that. Now, if you go up the side of the wall, you seem to slow down massively. So, yeah, like that. You just come to a halt.
Which confused me because some of the objectives are on the side of the wall.
Yeah, and that didn't happen in the arcade because you could just go whoosh, whoosh, and it was sort of encouraged almost. So that was the Spectrum version.
Yep. I know what's coming next. And so do all our millions of viewers. Ah, my favourite. Although I must say these have been getting better.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, that implies that they were bad to begin with.
they were terrible.
Now, I feel like this is going to be... I have high hopes for this one. So, this is going to be a noticeable graphical improvement because we do actually have VGA.
Oh my gosh.
VGA being high colour.
Yep.
So, let's do it. VGA.
Ooh. Yes.
Music. We have the musics.
So DOS has really sorted itself out, hasn't it? Over
Let's get to the game first.
7 years.
I think they realised that that
They were being eclipsed by everybody else.
pretty much, yeah. Okay, let's do novice.
Ooh.
So it looks,
Okay. It looks like it, doesn't it?
yeah. Ooh.
Huh.
So it's actually got the 3D. The car isn't 3D. That's just 2D. You can clearly tell.
Has it got the 3? Yeah, it has.
It has.
Yeah.
You got there's a lot of stars. So this is pretty accurate.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, you can go up the side. So maybe the car is 3D then. It's just a funny way of showing it. I'm not sure, to be honest. What do you think?
Move about a bit more.
Because when you're in the middle and you sort of steer around,
Well, no, because I can see the.
you can see the frames, can't you?
Be. Was DOS capable of doing this?
Well, that's good. I ran out of time on the first level.
Was DOS capable of doing this?
Yes, absolutely.
What, 3D?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well,
maybe
this sort
it is
of fake polygonal 3D stuff.
then. Maybe it is then. Who knows? Yeah,
And it
so-
just chucks you straight in. It doesn't give you any introduction other than the...
Yeah, there's no car building.
Yeah, there's no car building. There's no little guy walking towards his little bike.
It's slightly.
The frame rate is not... It's not as smooth. Nowhere near. There's no music.
But it's easier to control than the arcade version.
Yeah. To an extent, it doesn't feel like you have as much freedom of movement. You also don't seem to go as fast. You're only going 500 as opposed to the 800 that you were going.
Yeah.
Unless you can go faster by pressing up, maybe.
But in a home environment, you won't have that insane... I'm pressing up.
Okay.
You won't have that insane, I'm in an arcade, I want to go 9,000 miles an hour.
This is true. This is kind of similar to because DOS was kind of pioneering this. You also go invisible, so that makes me think even more that the car may be 3D. But DOS was pioneering this sort of technology because a couple of years previous we had games like Vet and Car and Driver, which were sort of early 3D driving games. So this is kind of similar to those.
Yeah. I like this. This is very good.
This is a good version. So DOS has finally
done something. Well, no, the last three they've been quite good.
Yeah. DOS is getting there.
In 1986, DOS finally slapped itself around the face and said, "Come on, if you don't make good games, you are going to get left behind."
Yes.
So
you're just going to be a business machine.
DOS has impressed us.
However, it does seem more difficult than the arcade version. You don't seem to get as much time.
And by impressed, I mean it's still rubbish.
Yeah, but it's not as rubbish. So that concludes Stun Runner. That is all the versions we have.
Just three.
Just three.
That's a shame. It's
time.
quite a nice game.
Yeah. But we did spend quite a lot of time playing it, so we've got our.
And I got further than I've ever got on a game before.
This is true. So, if we could have some ratings from you, please, sir.
I think the arcade one is 8 out of 10 because it's quite difficult. It's very fast. And I can't always tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
When I was playing and you were talking, I missed the backgrounds and some of the other details. So I give it an 8 out of 10 because it was still pretty good and I did quite well in it.
I can agree with that. 8 out of 10.
The ZX Spectrum, while not as technically proficient, was still engaging and fun to play. So I'm still going to give it a 6.
I think they did the best with what they had. And I think instead of trying to make it look like the arcade version, they sort of went their own way with it. And I think that was a better choice for them.
Because this technology is now 7 years out of date.
Yes.
And it's been superseded by other things. So I'll give it a 6. And this, I'm going to give a 7 because it looks very nice. It doesn't play as well as the other one, but it's still quite...
It's very competent.
Unstoppable.
Okay.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Oh, so 8, 6, 7.
Yes.
Well, that's it for Stun Runner. And that's it for this Series 1.
And for the 1980s.
Yes. So, in the following series, we're going to be looking at games spanning from 1990 to 1999.
1999.
And that's when arcade games really went from here to about here. Depending on who you ask, of course. I mean, there are so many games that we've not even touched upon. We've looked at one per year, but there's been millions of great arcade games that we could have played. And these are just a small sample of what was going on each year. And we hope you got something out of it. We hope you've enjoyed it.
And stick around for Series 2.
Yeah, Series 2 coming probably next week.
Yes.
So it's good night from him.
And good night from me.
And we'll see you all for the next one.
Ciao.
Ta-ra for a bit.